Sales is a complete performance sport. So many business owners attempt sales, and because they aren't in the game, they completely fail. So how do you get better at sales? It's the same as getting better in sport. You need to do more reps, you need to do more practice, you need to do it more often. That's why the best salespeople, the best athletes, the best sports people are doing that thing the most. A business owner that hasn't got sales experience, wanting to get into sales and perform, is like me deciding I'm going to compete in the next Olympic long jump with no practice. So what's the solution? You're looking after your business, getting better at your craft, delivering the service for your clients. Are you now meant to spend lots of time in sales and start getting better at that? For our clients, we take the full sales responsibility off of their hands because we're doing this day in, day out. Now, if you do have time to take over sales and get better at it, that's great. If you do have someone in-house that is already good at sales but needs more time to focus on it, let them have more time to focus on it. So like I've already said, sales is a performance sport. How do the best performers in sport stay at the top? By doing, not thinking. Ronaldo, Djokovic, any of these top performers have coaches, have scientists looking at all the data behind the scenes, and they are just delivering a script. They are just doing the same thing over and over again, doing the new exercises that the coach is telling them to do, and they're just executing as much as possible, putting as much effort in as possible, and sharing the data back to the coaches. So salespeople are the athletes, directors and sales managers are the coaches. You want your salespeople breathing a script that you've built out for them based off of the data that you've collected from them. Make your salespeople sell and your sales directors think. Lots of businesses will give their salespeople complete creative choice over how they close the clients. And this is good in some aspects if you are closing business. However, it means that it's hard to scale up the business and bring on new salespeople if the salespeople are being creative with each close. How we've helped businesses in the same situation is by looking at what is working best, building out scripts around what your top salespeople are doing, and helping this be implemented into your other salespeople's approach. And there's always going to be improvements to be made. Like I've touched on, the top sports people are always improving what they do. So should your salespeople. When we implemented scripts into one of our clients' businesses, they took their close rate on average from 50% to 70%. And even the salesperson that we built the script off of increased their conversion from 70% to 85%. And that's because they didn't have to think, they were breathing the script. The only thing they had to think about was listening to the client and handling the objection if there were any. And a lot of the time it's just thinking about what script to apply to that objection. Now you may be wondering, what if I have a really creative salesperson that likes to give input? That's fine. They can give input once they are following the script word for word. They show that they can close using the script, and then if they want to try and test new iterations, then we can give them test sizes, but we have to look back at the data. This means whenever you hire a new salesperson, they can hit the ground running because they already have a tried and tested script. And in our clients' businesses, it's our responsibility to look at the data and look for constant improvements within the scripts until we're at 100% conversion. Now, how do you improve the scripts? It's by looking at the data, trying testing quickly. If you can lean on someone that has a lot of experience in building scripts, use them. But your market dictates what works and doesn't. If you are using a script within your business, I'm happy to review it for free. If you put it in the comments, I'll share some information.